that? You like that?
We appreciate help BlackPotionCrew.
What's good, everybody? This is your boys, the BlackPotionCrew. We back. We in here with everybody. Oh, that's a lie. We in here with about 3 of us today. We got the homie War Bandit up in here.
Pew, pew, pew. I don't have the actual horn, so what's up?
War Bandit came through the door screaming. He kicked in the door and said, "Yeah!" Threw the air horns in the air. Got the homie Rob Lucci with us today as well.
What's happening?
What's happening?
What's happening?
Bohagen.
Bohagen. Hey, we had Double Negative in here, but he had a run, so shout out to Double Negative for being here with us in spirits. And as the somewhat normal, this is your boy DJ B Berry, the loud, outspoken one, surprisingly, of the group. I don't know why, I don't know how, but I'm here. I'm with us. I got War Bandit in the bottom drinking already. He didn't had a rough day, so. In the meantime, today's podcast is brought to you by Sanity. We would all like that in 2021 because 2020 was like it took you outside, strangled you, kicked you off the house, and then told you to get up and walk inside like nothing happened. Mind you, that was a mansion. It had kicked you off of outside of an airplane. But hey, you know, you got to get up and keep it moving. Yeah. Shout out to Sanity for the year.
Hey, just expect the worst. You won't be surprised.
Nah, you expect the worst, you pray for the best.
I don't know, man. I think 2021 is shaping up to be a good year, at least for me.
Hey, I mean, I hope 2021 is an amazing year for everybody. What happens is what happens. We weave our own fate. You wake up next day to prepare for the day after. So just understand your day-to-day has actions and consequences.
Hey, definitely on that one.
But if you wake up with the right foot and you make the right foot, that day after should always be a great day. How I come up with this shit? I don't know how I come up with this shit. I just profoundly speak about shit. It just happens. So in the meantime, y'all remember that stick fighting game from back in the day?
The one on Newgrounds?
Yeah, Newgrounds game.
Would you be referring to Xiao Xiao?
Is it called Xiao Xiao?
Yeah. There was Xiao Xiao, and then there was the stick fighter killer.
So I only knew about the stick fighter killer.
Yeah. He had like the pencil, and he would like with the eraser and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Xiao Xiao was like the one where it was like
I don't know what y'all talking about. Spell that. Use that in a sentence.
Xiao Xiao.
IAO. XIAO.
Oh, Xiao Xiao.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was honestly. I thought it was the English and Xiao Xiao like SHO or SHA. Would be the Shao, yeah, SHA.
Nah, it was like
I didn't think it would have been
it was like kind of
that
Matrix style.
Oh yeah, man, that's amazing.
The only thing I know about them is the little videos.
Oh, see, you only knew about the videos.
Yeah,
you only knew about the videos. We like if you old enough to remember it, you were the ones making videos like that because you would just you would move like essentially you would move an arm and a leg and move him forward and then hit play and then he would just tumble forward and stab somebody else.
I mean, it's during my time. I just wasn't in the environment.
Oh, man, that was that was always
so
fun
I'm like, oh.
Yeah, Newgrounds was a time.
Newgrounds was definitely the time. Like it was.
What happened to it? What was the history on that? What happened?
Nothing. People forgot about it.
I
forgot about it.
Man, so brought to you by Newgrounds.
I mean, I guess. Newgrounds Resurrection, but
I honestly
at that
don't
point in
remember
time,
why it died. I think YouTube killed it.
Might have got big enough to kill it, probably.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we didn't see any stick. Like honestly, until about 2018 or so, you saw that stick fighter animation pop up.
I mean, I think what it was is that like once YouTube came out, like we started getting like better content to look at. It wasn't like how AOL was, right? Where you couldn't really watch a video that was going viral. It'd be like a small little clip. It'd be mad fucking pixelated and laggy, like low quality shit. And then YouTube came out and 360, 380p or some shit. That was like high res as fuck back then.
I mean, yeah. Being able to, hey, look here, being on the horizon of 8K and saying 360p, that's oh my god, that spectrum.
The first YouTube video I watched, man, was Unforgivable.
I was gonna tell you, 2 Girls in a Cup.
Oh God, unforgivable.
That's not YouTube.
Fuck your waffle fries.
Me and my nigga Bovice.
I think my first video.
Bro, I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Bleach.
Hold on. While you talking 360, he over there talking, I'm thinking he's like Bovice. I'm thinking Soldier Boy, and all of the
Oh yeah, crank that.
Crank that.
all them crank decks that came out around then, all of the
that
old
Scooby-Doo.
dumb videos, the unicorn dude or
The,
thing or whatever.
You guys remember the Dipset the movie videos?
Oh yeah.
I
Those
think
shits
no,
were hilarious. You never
I
saw
didn't.
them.
I never saw them. Hey, look, when I was a kid, I'm still nerdy. I just I'm able to be nerdy and grow my nerd bubble around other things that encapsulate things. But hey, it's all right. It happens. It's okay.
What are like some
I just
new
be serious.
nerdy hobbies like you guys find yourself doing lately?
Lately, I'm building PCs now since I built my first one.
Nice.
So
nice.
I just now had to, for my parents, I transplanted their hard drive to a new case because I was no longer using my old case. So I transplanted that to them, and then I gotta load it up and reformat Windows after I save a couple files.
I would say looking at like more star stuff, reading up on stars and astronomy and all that good stuff lately. Taking a look and see what NASA talking about.
Hey,
of
so,
course, that's been stepping to another realm from time to time, but yeah.
Hey, I'm 100% behind. Now, depending on the age and execution, I'm 100% behind joining the first ever Space Force Academy and then going out. Hey, look, going out into space, started being like,
my
hey,
God. Look.
hey,
if-
look,
if
come on now,
there's-
you know that's
Dude, why you
every
sound like somebody
nerd's
off
dream.
of Starship Troopers right now?
If there's not
just
a
wanna
Gundam
travel.
that I can pilot to be in
Ooh,
this Star
ooh.
Force, then I don't
Yo.
want it.
Yo,
Gotta go
Lucci,
to
you're gonna
Japan.
need to. I was gonna say you need to go and roll over in Japan's military. They already there.
Might have
They
to.
there.
Neo Japan, Domo Katsu type shit.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
own that already. We
I'll
behind
be
in
the
lag.
first real black Gundam pilot.
Side note: was there ever a Black Gundam pilot? Like just in the
I don't know. I
general
didn't
sense?
because
Hey,
I didn't
look,
watch
that could be
all
like
the Gundam
that could be an
series.
interesting story right there. Instead of talking about the first Black Samurai, it could be inspired. The story of the first Black Samurai can inspire the story of the Black Gundam Rider.
Black Gundam Rider.
Is there a black Gundam pilot? Apparently there is.
You know what? Black
No,
Gundam Rider
these
sounds
guys
like a
are
great
not
anime.
black.
BGR.
Yep,
Right.
pretty much. BGR. I'm just gonna leave it like that. BGR. That's it. Come on, Luch. This
And
is
just
your...
let you all know, who's ever listening to this, if y'all start trying to make stories off this, I am getting this patent. This is Black Potion Crew on Delar Productions.
Hey,
Desires.
look, yeah. Don't get it twisted. Black Potion Crew is definitely owning the rights to Black Gundam Rider, and I don't care if you come up with a new inspiration.
Black
Jamaican Gundam
Gundam
Rider,
Rider.
Asian Gundam Rider. No, you can't even use Asian, Norwegian. Who else was a Gundam pilot back then?
Man, yo, for real, like, you gotta be straight. I've been reading up on so much about like history and inventions and everything. I'm like, wow, people are straight getting screwed by not getting a patent, man. People of
Look,
color
man.
primarily.
Yo, I'm gonna look dead at this and say that we were kids and Velcro was invented.
Right?
That's what I'm upset about. We were kids and Velcro was invented by the same annoying object that sticks to your damn pants when you're walking around.
I remember like the shoes with the Velcro straps on them.
I do too. But I also
This was
remembered
hot.
when they were niche
They still
and nobody
around.
ever had them. Now they're kind of like, they there.
Ingrained. Damn near.
Yeah, they're definitely ingrained in society. Look, bro, 30 years down the line, yeah, they ingrained in society now. It became way too easy to take the shoes off.
Did that stock go public?
Sounds like tearing paper.
You know what? I don't know if Velcro stock ever went public. That'd be kind of something interesting to look at.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
definitely
hey.
looking at 3M.
Bruh, don't look at 3M. They just took a hit.
You know, it's
You know how
funny?
many commercials?
I remember the dad in the Beethoven movie was like a Velcro salesman.
Oh,
Ah.
Uh,
I don't know why I just thought of that shit.
Good, because I did not remember anything about the dad being a Velcro
Dang.
salesman. In
and it's just like when people was talking about the Street Shark commercials and everything. I'm like, yo, I do
yeah, I
remember seeing
remember
Vin
them.
Diesel.
Bruh,
Yo,
feeling like
you know-
I need to go back and go look at that.
Drake Bell was in the Pokemon puzzle commercial on Game Boy.
What?
Yeah, like if you,
The game I overlooked. I'm not playing puzzles and Pokemon don't mix.
if you put a Pokemon puzzle game for Game Boy Color, the commercial, like Drake Bell was in that commercial.
Yo, so soon as he brought that up, I got to do it. Hold on, we're gonna do this. If I could do it once, this is about to go to the behind the scenes. It's there. You're welcome. I died laughing. I smooth just died laughing with this man saying, "Hey, yeah, man, you remember Vin Diesel was in that commercial?" It's like, I think he was. First thing popped up was a 20-something Vin Diesel.
Yeah, it's like,
Wow.
like actors and like
That's
some
Big
more
Brother,
shit.
man.
That ain't Big Brother. That's called, in our age, this is called a digital imprint. If you were at any point in time in media or making commercials, guess what? It's on YouTube by now. And with it being on YouTube means there's a history behind it.
Yeah.
So,
it's listening to our mics.
Yeah. It's tied
He's
into
like,
everything.
you said it was okay.
You said it was all right?
That's them terms and conditions. You said it was cool.
Bruh,
Like,
them TOS's.
Did you guys have light up shoes?
Oh, of course,
Nah.
bruh. Bro, I even got a story with some light up shoes.
Oh, let's hear it.
nah.
So,
I don't-
you know how you already had to do that presidential physical fitness test back in the day. As some kids, you had to make sure you was fit.
Yeah.
So we were doing
Hated
I loved it. I loved it, except for the mile.
people,
I hated the
people in
mile.
my neighborhood got beat up for wearing light up shoes.
That's cold blooded right there, buddy. That's cold blooded. But in the meantime, we were doing the shuttle. So I was in line, and I'm like, all right, I got this. I got it. I'm mentally thinking I could do the shuttle real quick. Yeah, I'll knock this out real easy. So you get down, do it. I couldn't tell you what I got, but I can definitely tell you the first comment was when I got back to line. One of the kids was like, "Bro, your shoes didn't stop blinking, like they were on repeat." So essentially, imagine today like a stutter and any kind of things. That's exactly what my shoes were doing. They didn't stop blinking. Oh,
So they were
I
just,
was so
like,
excited. I was like,
infinitely
yes, I broke my
flashing.
shoes. Yeah. Like I broke my shoes running too fast. I was like,
This,
yes.
this dude be walking around like 12.
Hey, I didn't care.
Whoop,
But
whoop.
that-
oh
that-
no, it's just Barry.
I'm just picturing him
Oh, it's just bad.
flash.
Just flash running
Kid
back.
flash.
I had light up shoes when I was like really young.
Oh, of course.
But no,
But
man.
never in my adolescence, middle school, and up.
I was on the Jinko jeans and kangaroo pants,
Man,
trying to fit in.
again, get beat up in my neighborhood wearing that.
Look, honestly, I'm gonna look at your neighborhood like, you know what? I ain't going to your neighborhood. Your neighborhood
Hey,
seem rough. They
Man,
ain't gonna
North
like me.
City was rough, man. Oh man, anything that resembled the suburbs, that was a problem.
Bro, why I
Life
feel
is
like
too
y'all
well
game
off for
banging
you,
on
huh?
progress right now. Hey man, we just put some street lights up, man. Fuck them street lights, son.
Nah, it's that
What you
crab in the
doing?
life barrel right there. You know how it goes.
I know. It's sad though. We were having
Yeah,
that
I
discussion earlier. Honestly, yes, we were having that discussion earlier about our own
We the
self
urban
detriment.
nerds. That's why
Hey.
it's cool. Like the way we came up, we was in that weird little mix of the ghetto / the inspiring Negro trying to get out the ghetto, but
Middle
geeky in a
class?
way. Nah, we was I think low key we was probably at the top of the middle class back then before it started shrinking.
Shrinking.
For real
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, to where you're middle class and you're still starving. Yeah. Gotta love those life. Gotta love that progress in life, right? Yeah, progress. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. It was like, because I know exactly what you're talking about, Bandit. Like those neighborhoods that were like just nice enough, but there was still crime for some reason.
And it's like, why? You know what? House Party, the movie House Party. It was like that type of stuff. But I'm in North City, Grand National, St. Louis, Missouri, bro. And it's like, okay, this is a nice area, but it's still fucking crime. Like, why?
That's how it was for me in Atlanta. Like, when I lived in fucking Rockbridge area. Like, but this was back in like shit 2000.
See, oh yeah, I gotta remember. I'm like, man, go ahead.
Yeah, and it was like nice enough, but there would just still be crime, like random ass crime. It was like, why?
See, I can't even tell you about my experience going down to Atlanta because it involves going out to one of the suburbs where apparently one of our relatives live and visiting them. And I would probably tell you about probably $500,000 house with their kids. And I was like, this is a nice area. I'll never visit it again, but this is a nice area.
Must be nice. Like,
that's exactly how it was like. This is a nice area. Like he was a doctor or something.
Was
like
it
I don't
too upscale
remember.
for you?
Yeah. Being, what was I, 16, 17 years old? Yeah. It was very upscale.
Yeah, those $500,000 house neighborhoods down here, like those shits be looking like fucking Hollywood.
And I was like, nah, I'm good. This place seems cool. But you know, in the back of your mind as a kid, you don't think about it. Man, if the cops roll up right now, I feel like we would get persecuted because I'm in Atlanta.
Hey, most likely.
Hey, look, I was like, I'm in a nice neighborhood, and I don't feel like I belong in this area.
Back then, probably. I believe it.
It's like, I feel like I don't even belong in this area. I'm just going to sit in here.
Yeah. You out in Marietta, I'm pretty sure that would definitely happen.
See, horrible time. Horrible time.
Excuse me, darky.
As soon as you said that, it thought of one of my friends. So he is from the South, and that's his main thing about. He says he'd never go back home to the South, but he loves that at least it's open.
Right.
Racism down there is at least open about it. Like you know you're gonna get discriminated against, and you know exactly why you're getting discriminated against. Up here, it's more covert. It's more of subtle jabs at things that if you're not paying attention, it kind of just goes by you, and you're like, "Wait, huh?" Down there, it's just blatant. Like, yo, fuck you, you dark. I don't like you. Go about your day.
Political correct racism up there.
There you go.
I don't know, man.
PC racism.
It seems like lately it's just blatant everywhere.
You see, I'm okay with blatant because at least it tells me where you stand, and I ain't got to play games on guessing. I ain't got to have this conversation of, so, how's the police going on over here? Well,
we talking about the frequency of it.
Talk about these
how often? Hey, if you was in this little room here,
all the offenders.
If you was in this room of 10 white people and you the one black guy, but you in Georgia versus in the Midwest, which one is the likelihood to call you a disgruntled nigga?
Which one's likely enough to not report the accident that may or may not happen to you on your way there?
That's a good one.
Funny about you asking that, Bandit. I've experienced more racism in Ohio than I have in Georgia.
I could believe it.
Yeah, I could believe that.
I 100% believe that.
And that's like right next to me.
Was it subtle or was it like more open?
Oh, no,
He's like, oh no, it was open.
It was there.
Hey, bro, that's like us being in
pub in Cleveland when I was taking the Greyhound for some shit.
And not this man said pub.
Yeah, it was called a pub.
I feel like black people cannot take a Greyhound bus without somebody thinking we getting out from the pen. Go ahead.
I sat down for like 30 minutes, and this waitress like looked at me, and like she never came to like take my order or try to serve me or bring me water or nothing, right? But then like over the course of those 30 minutes,
I know.
over the course of those 30 minutes, like 7 white people like came in, and she was seating them, bringing the menus, like all that shit, and I was like,
nah, he don't look thirsty. He cool.
Hey, look, at this point in time, I'm gonna hit you with. Did the sign say
that's
please,
what's happening? I was like,
please
okay,
wait
Cleveland,
to be seated,
thank you.
or was it one of those just come in and sit down? Is my first question.
Yeah.
Oh, see that was all her. That was all her.
Yeah,
That was definitely all her fault.
And
In the
I was
meantime,
probably like one of the only black people in there.
oh man.
Hey, where my special treatment at? I'm the only one here.
I'm the only
I should be
one.
getting all the love.
We could talk about the Xbox price hike, but none of y'all play Xbox, so that's a pointless thing.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I've been kind of low key lately. I'm not even from the stunt. It's been some good times since balancing out. I've been on my Avatar Aang status, just meditating out.
So this man said he was trapped in the north under some ice for about 8 years or so, and then he has finally emerged from the Fire Nation's takeover to help save us all. Avatar Aang,
Fire Nation known as.
We need you, Avatar Aang. Have y'all been watching Promised Neverland?
Yeah, the second season hasn't dropped yet.
No, I have not. I read it and I finished it.
Oh, okay. See,
Yeah,
That's
I haven't
fair.
read.
Ending, so
I'm gonna need you to stop
I don't know
reading
if I'll
things,
put myself
becoming
through that
educated.
again.
I don't know. I haven't watched it, but I know that there's a new season of it dropping.
Yeah,
I'm
the
waiting
first season
on-
was pretty cool. I digged it.
You digged it. Nothing amazing about it. You just dig the first season.
No, I just liked how they kind of brought it out. It wasn't like soup. It wasn't like, oh my god, this is so original, amazing. I gotta wait till the next episode. Nah, it had a cool little plot going on. I enjoyed it.
All right.
And I was like,
That's how I feel about Jujutsu Kaisen. Now that has me like, oh my god, I can't wait to the next episode.
Sir,
man,
how that?
It's funny you mentioned it. I started the first episode. I'm like, what's going on right now?
Ooh.
That animation was amazing.
Okay, so
wasn't
we'll
it?
hit that review real quick since we didn't see it. How'd you like the first episode? What was your takeaway?
Who, me?
Yeah,
I only
you.
went like 5 minutes in.
Damn, man, you need to watch the
Yeah.
episode.
I was 5
You
minutes
finished that
in.
episode.
Because it was when dude was wrapped up in the room. Sorry, spoilers. But yeah, he was
That-
just
that
wrapped
was
up in
the
the room,
spoilers?
chopping it up.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's literally the beginning. So they
Yeah.
take that from the end of the episode. That's just a flat. So they just made it a flashback to. All right, so here's
Okay.
current time. You're in this room. Flashback to how'd you get to this room? So then
Okay.
it talks about everything that led up to that happening, which is the guy he's talking to is also like God.
All right, because right when that was
That's
happening, I was like, well, let me go ahead and
Yeah,
watch.
Nah, like you gotta watch that. Like, it's not that watching that one episode will tell you. Like, I could probably tell you what 4 episodes back from the end would be about the hypest episode in there.
Okay.
If I'm thinking of the correct episode.
Are you talking about in the sewer?
God no, I'm talking about Gochu's fight.
Oh,
Yes, Endless Abyss.
Okay. All right. Don't go too much in detail.
I'm not. I'm just. I just said an ability. You have to know.
But I know I'm looking out for Gochi's fight.
Oh yeah, you're looking out for Gochu's fight. Please, oh god, like
Every episode is this Gochi's fight right here.
No,
honestly, I feel like every fight has
Fight.
been like pretty.
Oh,
pretty
every
top
fight was
tier.
nice. Like every
Like-
fight was top tier. It led and built up to the next episode greatly. Like it
You know what it
greatly
is?
built up.
If they put more effort into like fleshing out the story in the God of High School anime,
Instead of assuming you already knew what was going on.
Yeah.
Well, assuming
that's
you
like
read.
that's how I feel like Jujutsu Kaisen is. Like it's giving
It's
you the
fleshing
story
out.
properly,
Yeah.
and then like the fights are like up there.
Up there. And the problem, see, I loved, what was it, God of High School? Actually, that's a lie. I never loved God of High School. I couldn't get past the fact that they had pink noses. And I watch
I'll
it,
finish
and I read it on Webtoons. So they keep getting updated. And that's just like, I watched I read everything up to about the same amount as I watched, and I watched 2.5 episodes. I read all the way up to 2.5 episodes, and it's like, all right, I'm kind of done with this anime. Like, I'm waiting for the writer and creator of Tower of God to get back to feeling well, so that he can continue writing Tower of God, the webtoon.
Good luck with that.
I know, right? I don't even know what happened to him. I just know that the last thing we got to update is he ain't feeling well. So I was like, damn, I hope it ain't COVID. I hope it ain't COVID. That's all I know. Because not even the cool thing.
Disgruntled.
Like,
some disgruntled, if it is COVID, some disgruntled fan probably got his ass locked up somewhere.
Bruh.
You can write this damn script.
Right.
Don't
Tell me misery. Because anytime somebody says, man, a disgruntled person locked up, I think of misery and that lady.
I'm not giving anybody the idea to go do this.
With the writer tied up. But, like, honestly, everybody...
every time Oda got sick in 2020, I was nervous.
Ooh.
Because I was like, man,
And
you never know who's going to go. And if I lose
This is how I'm
One
gonna
Piece,
go, guys.
There you go.
if I
You're
lose
like,
goddamn One Piece because of fucking COVID,
we all gangbanging COVID for our stuff. Like, what happened? My writer died of COVID. I gotta go kill it now. I gotta dedicate the rest of my life to going to
We gotta
being a
cancel this
chemist.
whole series now.
No, bro. I'm gonna dedicate my life to being a chemist now.
It's time to go on fanfic.com or .net. See what's up.
too many like writers of my favorite series like either get sick or die. Like Shin Chan, that guy died. Nana, she got like sick. Hunter
what?
back problems.
But you can't premise that Hunter what? Because I'm waiting on Hunter season to come out, the new one.
Well, I mean, like, there hasn't been a new chapter in like 3 years.
Yeah, and then last year it was
back
slated.
problems. So it's like it's never gonna finish because he's sick.
And it's funny.
High School of the Dead, they died.
Man, don't even. That's a hurt.
R.I.P. to all the
series
great
so
influences that we did lose over the year, because that in itself is just an annoyance. Like, we lost a lot of information. Like, we all waiting for anime. I mean, not even animes. We're waiting for comics to be finished written. Yeah, waiting for comics and production to get done, and it's like, man, like, yo,
Kyo,
we need y'all to hurry up.
Damn you, microbiology.
Look, I'm gonna need all. If you go into the profession of writing, I'm gonna need you to take the cure-all disease potion from everything.
Where the hell Osmosis Jones at, man?
I know, right? I know this man got to be working overtime somewhere.
Expired.
He only lasts 24 hours.
If they did an Osmosis Jones movie for COVID, would you guys watch it?
Of course.
Most likely.
Trying to tell me I
I'm
wouldn't
pretty
watch...
sure when Osmosis Jones came out, there was some pandemic that was
flu
going on in another country.
Did you watch the show?
Oh, of course. Watch
Oh
the show,
yeah,
too.
on WB.
Uh-huh.
I think it came out right before Static Shock. I think.
Yeah, it
I'm
did.
not gonna lie. I kind of stopped watching it when I realized that wasn't actually Chris Rock.
Oh yeah, I
mean,
kept watching it.
I watched it knowing that it was. Hey, look, I was sitting here thinking, like, who was the voice actor for Osmosis Jones? Was it Will Smith? I'm glad you said Chris Rock. Thank you. Thank you for
I
correcting
did watch
my
the Men in
feeble.
Black cartoon.
I did.
Man in Black
I watched
cartoon.
all of the cool top cartoons. I'm
Man.
mad they never made a Wild Wild West cartoon, but
I watched that
same point in
Godzilla
time,
cartoon.
Tomcat, Godzilla.
I don't know if Wild Wild West needed a cartoon.
It didn't, but I really wanted one.
I just want the story to progress.
Yeah, I mean, as a kid,
What happened next?
when you watching stuff, you just really want the story to progress. Like,
Why
I don't want it to end.
Did
That's
you
why
ever watch the show?
Which show?
Wild Wild West.
yeah, I did.
Oh yeah, you talking about the actual TV show?
Mm-hmm.
I never
I have
watched
watched it. I've watched it. It's pretty
have not.
cool, but also it also made me wanted to go back to playing Red Dead Redemption and make a new character and name him James West.
Mm.
But Yeah, Wild Wild West. I mean, yeah, the TV show itself was. I mean, I'm trying to find a way to put this. That's.
Blah.
Oh God, you have not seen the show then.
Oh, okay. So it's a positive. Okay.
About as positive as you can. Well, I don't know. Lucci, how would you describe that?
Because are you saying it was good, but it didn't age well?
I mean, I'm gonna say it was good and definitely didn't age well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
that's understandable.
Is
it like
it was based
Blazing
on
Saddles?
No, yeah, no, Blazing Saddles was funny. This was, I don't know. See, without me knowing if you've ever watched any TV show like MeTV and stuff like that, which is just old westerns. Wild Wild West is a old western with that innovation
like
too.
black and white. Come on, black and white type.
No, this one was done in color.
Okay.
But it might have been a black and white TV show as well. But it was like, so all the stuff essentially from the first in Wild Wild West the movie, essentially, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely does play homage to the actual TV show with James West and the guy that he works with. But but the TV show differs, in at least the episodes that I've watched, in it being more on him working with the professor out the gate, or at least from the ones that I've seen, over the movie where they had to establish who James West was. Because honestly, by the time the movie came out, you never, if you weren't old enough to remember that there was a TV show to it, like, so honestly, if you weren't our age or above, and had remembered that there was a TV show, watching the movie, you were just like, yo, this looks cool. Wild Wild West, black guy, yeah. Professor there, they button heads. Like, they drew the story amazing to how it, if you can look back and think about it like that, and not like, oh God, this was just horrible. They drew the story amazing, threw it out, put it together. There's that.
So for an adaptation, it was good, but I guess as
Die
a movie,
Hard fan,
as most would say, it was not good.
There you go. Yeah, as everybody else would say, yeah, it wasn't a great movie. I'm like, really? I thought it was amazing.
Enjoyed it.
I liked the movie. I thought it was funny.
It's funny when people do that. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, when people try to complain about a whole series compared to a movie, it's like, yo, man, like,
no, I'll stop you right there. And my only complaint is Dragon Ball Evolution and Avatar: The Last Airbender. Next. Oh, and Full Metal Alchemist and
Wait, I liked that Full Metal Alchemist movie.
Yeah, so I'm not going against like the fact that there's some bad ones out there. I'm just saying, like, individuals need to also pick out the right content that they want to bring into their shows or into that adaptation.
Well, the thing is, they have to. It's not even that. It's just they have to actually plan on there being more than one movie.
I mean, that would definitely help. Because
so,
I mean,
so you just film it like a one and done, then you're just like you're
not doing any justice.
I don't know, because movies like Mad Max or whatnot, you would be like, yeah, that was gonna be a one and done type situation.
But there's about
that
four
movie
other
seemed
movies.
like it was gonna be like a series behind it.
I'm talking about the original run, the original.
Yeah, the original one was
they all just. That's what I'm saying. They all just. That's what I'm saying. Like, each one ended where it's just gonna be it, because literally the producers didn't know there was gonna be another one, and then they end up like, oh, we got another one coming, guys, and they started wrapping up as like these stories now that other people that are dead are telling the story.
I mean, honestly, you could do
different though.
I mean, you could do that if I ain't even gonna say if, because I think I didn't have this conversation with others before about it. Movies that do single takes and then try to tie it in together with a different thing and trying to pay homage or reflect back to, so this is how this movie went, this is how we're going to go, and then somebody else does a different thing. Like, I look at that all being like, well, why don't you just hire all the same writers to have them write it all together so that it ties in everything, so we stay chronologically along the same path and not, all right, this is that set of writers, this is this set of writers, I need you to work with it.
Or find a writer that's a fan.
Or you just have an ending that like either leaves it where it can be interpreted as closure, or it could be interpreted as the possibility of something next, like Inception.
There you go.
I was just thinking Inception.
Look, Inception just left that thing wide open. Like, here's the open door. We're gonna need you to come through and.
I saw it wobble. Damn it.
Yeah. Now, in terms of like shit like Dragon Ball Evolution and
Yeah, I've
you
already
have
that
like
about
the
how that was
actual
horrible.
source material to draw from, and you're just like
Shit.
shitting all over it.
Just because you wanted to make some money.
High as a wind attack. Not even a true wind attack at that.
Hey.
That piss poor ass. Like,
Side note: as kids, how involved with the Saiyan mythology were y'all?
You said it's a Saiyan mythology?
Yeah, Saiyans. How involved with the Saiyans were y'all? Like,
oh, shit, I wanted a tail and I wanted to turn gold.
okay.
Like,
So I'm looking at Lucci like I don't know how to answer.
Pretty much. I mean,
So
What
I don't
else
know
is
if
there?
y'all
I
remember.
would say until I got older or whatnot, like
And you crazy.
when the internet started becoming more of a source for me. That was early 2000s.
Oh yeah. So
That's when I started reading up on the lore.
There
of
was
movies.
like I think there was Saiyan websites you could go to whenever like Z, like beginning part of Z was out. It would tell you about how they what the power levels were for the transformations, like before even the story caught up to it. You could see what the Super Saiyan 3 and 4 looked like before they got there.
yeah.
And then you could do-
So
I'm trying to figure out what else.
the
As
thing
I know
about those websites is that they were always they also had like a lot of wrong information.
New
I'm not
crazy
gonna-
ass Dragon Ball Super Saiyan 5 transformation.
Yeah, they had flushed it out a
Fuck
long
even
way
came
after
up with
that.
Super Saiyan 5.
I don't know.
Man.
So I think they said that Super Saiyan 5 was added due to it being. I think there was something in between 1 and 2, but I think they just So it became 1, 2, and 2.5, and then they just gave
It was Ascended and then 2.
2. Yeah. Well, then
But
it would
Super
be
Saiyan 5 was
1,
like
2, and Ascended.
silver. Super Saiyan
Oh.
5 was like a silver Super Saiyan 4.
4. Yeah.
Yeah.
So essentially, yeah, they took Super Saiyan 4, and that's what I wish they would have kept was Super Saiyan 4.
I'm
Well,
sure
depending on what
is gonna
Super
bring it
doing.
back.
No,
I'm
Super ain't
saying-
doing nothing like that. Super's
Super
going,
has been doing a lot of GT content
Something.
and making it canon.
canon. Yeah.
Right.
But they haven't made
That's
4
what-
canon though. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
I'm about to say they finishing up with what's that damn villain right
Moro. Moro's already
now? Moro,
finished.
yeah.
Moro's
I know a lot
finished.
of
They just
people-
gotta put it into the anime now, which is what I'm kind of waiting on. Is it to hit that anime? Because hey, no lie. So I don't know if y'all watched or even are interested in watching like the what ifs scenarios of the Saiyans. Like what
I
if?
don't know where to find that shit. I've
I
never
just
seen any of
honestly,
them.
I just stumble across it when I be scrolling through YouTube, like random things.
You're talking about the Dragon
Here's-
Ball Heroes?
No,
Like
no,
what
no,
if
no,
if
no.
Vegeta had came there instead of Goku or something?
Yeah, the what if Goku went to there?
Oh, those
what if?
what ifs.
Yeah, those.
Nah, I
what
don't
ifs.
watch those.
Oh man, those. Like I ain't gonna lie to you that. Because
They
it's
give you the
dope.
warm and fuzzies.
Well, it's not that they give you the warm and fuzzies. So here's how I know more about the Moro arc than I would have if I just stayed and not watched the What If, because I haven't been doing anything with Dragon Ball Heroes or whatever the other offshoot stuff was. I watched this and automatically knew what the Moro arc was, and outside of what if Goku got sent to Beerus' planet, I already caught up and figured out, all right, so this is what they're going to do. Goku's going to do some other dumb shit and somehow cost Vegeta his life or Gohan his life. One of the two. Goku's going to do something dumb. But the what if Goku was sent to Beerus' planet essentially says Bardock found Beerus' planet because honestly they already knew it existed. Well, I shouldn't say they. It was unregistered in the databanks as a planet to never go to because King Vegeta knew whose planet it was, so it was just unlisted. So Bardock sends Goku to that planet thinking it's nothing important. while all the while Beerus is having the same dream of the Super Saiyan God. So it ties in and says, all right, so if Goku doesn't go there, doesn't go to the Earth and have all the Earth adventures, he goes to Beerus' planet and automatically just gets trained by Whis because Beerus gets told that, hey, this is the Super Saiyan, the Saiyan that's going to fight you in 30 years or whatever, blah, 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 blah. And then it goes on from there to show you what all happened and or would happen if he was sent to that planet, which honestly is pretty fucking amazing. And then I start thinking, like, damn it, why didn't this happen? Like, you know how cool this would have been? Because I'll play this.
Didn't Beerus tell Frieza to destroy Planet Vegeta?
Yeah, he did.
So I don't think Beerus would have. Back then, I don't think he would have allowed Whis to train Goku.
Why not?
Because Beerus needed to fight Goku to even accept that.
You not the author of that story?
Well, no, it's not the author of the story. So essentially, in Battle of the Gods, the fish tells Beerus, "Yo, there is a Saiyan who will gain the power of a god, and they'll be able to challenge you." So essentially, he has, but it's also been told to him multiple times. Got to keep that in mind. Like Beerus gets told that a lot. He probably just goes in one ear and out the other. So therefore, him letting Frieza destroy the planet and being told that there's still a Saiyan that will fight you, he already knew at some point in time, at least throughout the line, bro, why is your cat playing with your curtain behind you? Like, you got a shadow coming in. Like, they going to attack you.
She was going to look out the window.
Nosy cats.
Yeah, that's what she do. That's
But
annoying.
still being
Does her own thing,
able to know that there's still at least going to be a Saiyan that's able to do it, there's probably the reason why he's like, all right, cool, yeah, whatever. Destroy it. Oh, well. I mean, essentially, it's just a fish saying, I mean, it's a future-telling fish, so he's not going to be wrong about Beerus being challenged. Yeah, Beerus being wrong about challenging a Saiyan that's a god. It's still there, but it's just... All right, so Frieza can destroy the planet. Somebody is at least going to survive the challenge.
Basically, off-scene, it's implied that the fish already told him, or implies that, hey, yeah, regardless if Frieza destroyed this planet or not, you still gonna fight a Saiyan.
Fight some Saiyan. Yeah, you'll still fight a Saiyan. Which is why I love that one over... I mean, they still have other ones. It's what if Goku and Broly got sent to Earth? What if Vegeta was sent instead of Goku and blah, blah. I've only really watched the Beerus one, and then... What other one? Oh, yeah, what if Goku was born with God Ki? Which actually tears up a lot of shit.
Man.
Which sucks.
I like the fact, what if Goku had brain damage? Team 4-star.
You mean more than he already does?
He does have brain damage.
That's what I'm like.
That's why people like, oh my god, Goku keep making dumb decisions. I'm like, he has brain damage. He was dropped on his head.
I mean, yeah.
Hard as fuck, dude.
Damn, son.
Hardcore.
Yeah, he lost reprogrammed him.
Hey, real quick, Barry, how do you feel about
War Bandit? He's a cool
Jarrett
guy.
Padalecki being the new Walker Texas Ranger?
Who?
Jarrett Padalecki.
I'm sorry, you did not say Chuck Norris, so I don't acknowledge who you just said.
You know,
the
tall brother from Supernatural.
That is exactly my answer to your question.
I don't know, man, because I like his acting. I might gotta watch it.
Sir, I didn't say his acting wasn't amazing. In fact, now that you just had to go say that.
My question is he going to be doing karate or martial arts? Or is he just going around beating people ass? Like street style?
Is this a TV show or the movie? Did,
like,
Jared,
no, I'm saying, like, to my old boy, Jared. What's his name? Not Dean, but Sam. Sam Winchester.
Yeah, Sam. He was doing martial arts in Supernatural.
Yeah, he was. So here's my thing to that. Now, when you look at, so I got it pulled up. It's apparently videos. It's the only thing that's clicked. So I'm able to see his face, and then Walker with Chuck Norris down there, and it's just, I see him in the sheriff's outfit, but I don't I don't see Texan from him. Like he got the 5 o'clock shadow. Like he shaved his beard this morning. You look at Chuck and he has that shadow like he was out wrangling cattle all day, and now I got to go track down the bad guy who was selling drugs in the city. That's what I
sweet chin music.
yeah, that's what I get from Walker. That's what I get from Chuck. I don't get that same feeling from Jared. Jared looks like he is a rookie. Chuck looked like
I think Chuck from Oklahoma. I think. Where the hell that look? No, I think he is. I'm looking at it now. He's from Oklahoma.
Okay, he's from
so
Oklahoma.
That helps.
I think Jared is from Canada somewhere.
Who is? You said Jared's from Canada? Look, if you would have told, hey, look, I might have been a little bit more
Oklahoma,
okay.
I could still see people with cattle, ranching.
Oh,
yeah,
no, Jared's from San Antonio.
Oh, I mean,
What?
I can see it, but
I couldn't see it.
this one picture that I'm looking at right now. I mean, I get that he got the
look,
beard.
if he's from
What?
Texas, then
Maybe what we're just saying
Texan
is
than Chuck.
Chuck's more of a manly man.
I mean, I we're gonna have to go with that.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it and see how it is.
Yeah, I'm still
There
gonna
you
watch
go.
it. The dude's a good
watch
actor.
it, give it its chance, give it its dues, and let's see how it flushes out.
Because the worst thing that happens is that he get typecasted,
Yeah, look, but you're following Chuck Norris. You were automatically typecasted. Automatically.
I mean, would you have looked at him on Supernatural and thought like?
I would not have thought he was gonna be going to the Walker, Texas. I thought he was gonna be in some
Right.
supernatural realm type series.
Yeah, you would have expected that. Now,
I'd say he.
Now I get why
say
he's
he-
doing it. Like I get that he's trying to break from that. All right, all he's known is from Supernatural, and that's it. I get that.
I'm glad he went for like a show and not like a sitcom.
I mean, fair enough. Definitely fair enough
Yeah.
for it. Not going for a sitcom. I just don't. I'm not seeing it as
No disrespect to Dean Winchester. No, oh boy, he used to be on a sitcom. I think he was like on
No, he was on a drama.
a drama show. Yeah. My bad, I'm getting the two genres mixed up. So never mind.
drama sitcom. Essentially, it'd be alright.
Nah, soap operas.
I mean, no,
Those are-
definitely not a soap opera. I mean,
Yeah,
I would let him rock on a soap
No,
opera.
Zuri, you cannot
Yeah,
jump
Jensen
up here.
Ackles. I think he was on Days of Our Lives.
Yeah. Oh, well, one of them. But either way, it was one of those little things that my grandma used to watch. Come on, really, Zuri?
Yeah, Zuri, I told you, bro. Zuri trying to get up there. Hey, did y'all hear that? I saw it in the video earlier today about talking about the Xbox price jump and go back. Halo Infinite got a beta coming out.
Hold on.
What
You
is
said
that?
something about the Xbox got a price hike?
Yeah. So essentially, what we're going to amass and say that Xbox was trolling cats since last year about them moving their prices up to about $120 a year with all the new services that they got into it. Why I say that was a joke, in my opinion, was that if you still checked out on Xbox like I did today, without even knowing that they had came out and made a statement saying no, we're not going to do it. They still left the prices the same. $14.99 for 3 months, or now it's $14.99 a month for Ultimate, and $9.99 for either PC or console for the regular stuff. So PC or console, $9.99. That's it. If you wanted Ultimate, which all three combined, plus I think some other stuff, maybe more likely, $14 gets you all of that together. But if you had listened to, or I shouldn't say listen, if you had read the email that they had sent you, if you had already had any kind of length of time already stated on your gold account, and if you had, if you were paying for EA access, that they would credit your account all the way up for, I think it was 1 month for every 2 months that you had. So essentially, I had just paid a year up on my account before they switched to the new system. So they retroactively gave me, I shouldn't say retro, they forwarded all of my Xbox stuff for the year along with my EA. So I am paid up till May on Xbox. So essentially, if you just and it was $14. It was 14 something every 3 months. It was a little annoying, but that's essentially I'm paying way more for that than anything else.
Discord has given me at least 6 free months of Game Pass.
Yeah, Discord and that's what I started doing. Like, I've started paying attention to what Discord gives you, and then my Xbox has been giving me free stuff. I'm like, hey, like, I think from Xbox I got a free 6 months of Spotify Premium. So it's like, yeah, let me go ahead and log into my Spotify. Let me claim this premium for 6 months.
I'm not getting nothing free.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Please, Sony.
Do you not have Discord Nitro?
I do not have Discord Nitro.
Nah, you messing up.
Oh,
You need to get Discord Nitro. I'm just saying. Like,
I'll get educated on it.
I'm gonna need you to learn to start getting educated on all the extra stuff that you missing out on. Like, I got free Phantasy Star stuff. I got free Discord for 3 months. I got, what else was they handing out? Fantasy, Discord. Yeah, they're like, bro, they be handing out free stuff a lot of the time. Like, I'm happy about it. Like, they be handing me free stuff.
Yeah, I'd say I got my money's worth out of Discord Nitro.
I mean, yeah, I can't say I haven't. We got to work on making that work more for us. Got to get more people interested. Hey, how do y'all feel about the new Pokemon game? Even though I know neither one of y'all are. Do either one of y'all play Pokemon on the server?
I have not. I asked about it a couple days ago, but I haven't even checked it out yet.
Oh man, it's like.
Oh, you just want the bots? Nah, I don't know. I used to do the Pokebot in like a different Discord server, and that shit started getting annoying after a while. So
I'm about to say, I know in one of my servers that I'm in, it be ringing off the hook every 5 minutes. New Pokemon has appeared, and I'm like, can you please shut up? But yeah, and I feel like in our server right now, it's doing really well. Having it tied to, you still have to get the badge Pokemon Master. And then,
so still trying to jump up to my lap. No.
Yeah.
Back up off me. You can't get in my lap.
Bro, you alive?
Not right now.
I am actually pretty excited for Pokemon Snap.
Oh yeah.
Boo. I'm just playing.
Bruh, come on now. You trying to tell me
I said I'm
Joe
J-Can, okay? Gosh.
This man, like, look, countless hours that you spent trying to figure out how to get all 3 stars on them pictures.
Well, this is the thing. I have not played Pokemon Snap. That just wasn't my forte.
Oh, man, you missed out. I played Pokemon. And the plus side about having it, too, like, so you had...
What, you mean like at all, Bandit?
Oh.
No, I played it before.
Yeah, that's what we talking.
Like on, what was it? Look,
N64.
what was that one little printout thingy? No, it was on the N64.
Stadium?
Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Snap. That was the only thing that was on
No,
N64.
There was Pokemon Troze?
Huh? On N64.
It was like Tetris.
I know what you're talking about. I played that, yeah.
I didn't play that. At
but
all.
not.
It was like, what was it, 4 in a row and you're good to go?
Because actually, now thinking about it, no, I did not play that.
I was like, I didn't play that.
GameCube.
Because my homies had that. I was like,
Pokemon Hey You Pikachu?
No, that oh, you're talking about GameCube and up. I'm talking about N64 because that was the only game that had.
No, I didn't mean GameCube. I meant N64. You were saying you played Pokemon on N64, Bandit.
Yeah, Pokemon Coliseum. GameCube.
Huh?
GameCube, Pokemon Coliseum.
Oh, Coliseum. I hated Coliseum.
Yeah, everybody hated Coliseum. I can't say that.
It was cool,
Coliseum and Gale of Darkness, I didn't like those.
No, because I only played Pokemon Snap and Pokemon Stadium. And you, Luke, you were talking about Pokemon Puzzle. That was on N64.
Because my thing with Pokemon Stadium, or even those little games now, is like people were expecting what we have now to be back then.
What?
I'm talking about like right now, what I'm playing right now with
oh, that Stadium?
Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Oh no. Whoo, no. I mean, I would have loved Pokemon Stadium to be about that, but
that's what they were going for with Coliseum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it
then
just
Pokemon
wasn't a
Tekken.
good game, so they abandoned it. Well, they tried it again with Gale of Darkness, and then that flopped. So they just kind of abandoned that style, and then that's when we got Around that time, that's when we got Ruby and Sapphire.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like levels to that shit. It's kind of like when people don't give Blade, like the movie Blade, the props it should get. Like with that movie is what really kicked up Marvel movies to this day right now. Like at least getting the funding behind it.
I'll give you getting funding behind it. Yeah, I don't know about Kickstarter, but yeah. I mean, but the thing with Pokemon Stadium was that they tied it to Red and Blue at the time, so you could play Stadium and get Pokemon in a different.
And transfer them back and forth.
Yeah, but then be able to transfer them back and forth and battle them on the N64 with your friends outside of doing anything else, which was really cool. And then
the
Snap
same
was
thing
just
with Gold and Silver for Stadium 2.
okay.
Yeah, they had a couple of benefits to it. It's just like we expected more.
Of course.
I think it's because at the time Nintendo was with the 64 was like the whole purpose of it was giving you this big expansive 3-dimensional world that you're exploring, and then like with us growing up on the fucking Pokemon anime where they're exploring the world and catching wild Pokemon and shit, that's what we thought
Everything would have been
is where they were going to take it with the 64, and they didn't. But Stadium and Stadium 2 was still really good. And then, like I said, they tried it with Coliseum, and it didn't hit the way it was supposed to.
Who played that Pokken tournament?
I don't know. I wanted to play the
I had it
Pokken
on
tournament.
Wii U.
You had it?
It was fun.
Yeah.
I would actually buy it on Switch, honestly.
Okay. I'll look into it. It looked fun. Like since we talk about Pokemon, I just had remembered that. Oh yeah, there was that Pokken tournament thing.
It's like it's a mix of like the anime arena fighters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then so that's like one phase, and then like the second phase is like traditional like Tekken style fighter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like whenever there's like I guess like a hard hit, then the phase like transitions to either like arena or 2D
and stuff. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad. Any other, since we're talking about Pokemon Snap, the Switch, any other games that we looking forward to this year?
Man, I'm ready to play another. I'm actually gonna buy another Zelda game. Not as at a lower cost.
Yeah, Best of Luck.
Yeah.
Best of Luck.
That game
Well,
was
no,
really fun.
Yeah, Age of Calamity and what is it? The one right before that one that came out with the Switch.
Breath of the Wild or the Rhythm one?
Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't played Breath of the Wild?
No.
Oh,
And I keep seeing great videos
you
and
gonna love
I'm
that
like,
game.
man, this looks so good.
I mean,
But I've been trying to find something and I'm trying to look at something that's going to be multiplayer online with the Switch, and I think that's what's really lacking outside of Smash.
Genshin Impact.
Genshin Impact's definitely multiplayer, but Smash. Oh, bro, hit me use your friend code if you talk about Smash, man. I got it.
And
I
it's
just don't.
cross-platform. It's cross-platform multiplayer.
Multiplayer. Oh, that's nice.
What is it?
Nice. Genshin Impact. They hyped that game up so much last year.
Mm-hmm.
So much.
It's it's like Breath of the Wild, but it's a gacha game.
Yeah, it really is a gacha game. Because you're either going to pay money or you're going to spend a week on a grind. That's all I got to say. You're going to spend a week on a grind or you're going to pay money. But I'm out here looking forward to June's release of Back for Blood, that Left 4 Dead game. Looking nice.
I didn't get to play the beta. So I don't know how it's gonna be. But
I'm
I am
like,
excited to
you
play
were
it.
like really looking at that like, ugh.
When I was told that it was like World War Z, I wasn't as excited as I was for it anymore, because World War Z was fun, but it got stale quick. Whereas like Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2, like you can just have hours of fun on that game.
And that's
Like,
what I
it
loved
never gets old.
about Left 4 Dead, like the amount of time. Like me, Negative, and Storm played Left 4 Dead and was just jacking cats up on multiplayer. Like first level, first stage, tank came out, hit you with a car, you were stuck in the back. Somebody, the smoker came out, strangled somebody else. Like, yeah, you were getting jacked up.
Yeah, and especially if you played it on PC where you could like mod the game and shit. Mm-hmm. So there'd be like game modes like Tank Rush, where it's just like hella tanks just spawning
and just jacking it up. But all right, we got to wrap that up. That's gonna have to do it for our chill session for the spring. Gonna have to come back with a summer and a fall one. And the winter is just gonna get SOL because I don't care about the winter. I ain't trying to chill in the winter. I'm trying to stay warm. So shout out to everybody that's been able to tune in today with us. Rob, Bandit, hanging out with us. Negative and Spirit with us as you're yelling at us through Discord. In the meantime, make sure that y'all do also check out our SoundCloud, which is where it's going to be at. Which I don't know if that's 90% of everybody going to be listening to the track on SoundCloud, but if you happen to, there is still that Google in the iTunes. So make sure you check it out there. We Spreaker, so it's spread out. And I honestly could not tell you all the other sources. I do know we're at Spotify. So Spotify, iTunes, and Google is...
And Apple Podcasts.
The podcast app.
Yeah, that's iTunes.
It's podcasts.
All right, so fine, whatever. Apple Podcasts.
I mean, the podcast is like a separate app, so I get it.
Hey, look, I didn't know that. So therefore, iTunes.
Oh, you have an Android, right?
I got Android. I don't mess with Apple.
Oh, see, that's why you didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know.
See, we trying to let you. Now you know. And now he knows.
Yeah. So also be on the lookout. We have a all-encompassing link that will take you to your favorite podcast listening service. So definitely tune into our Twitter, and then check us out on Twitch. We stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for DJ B-Berry. Bandit. What about you? You're just gonna have to catch him when he catches him. He'll be on sometime in the 7 days of the week. We getting it together. Check us out on our YouTube. Check us out on Twitter. We're definitely active on there. Instagram's coming, and I don't know what else. Right now, Warband's trying to kill himself in the background, so
That's
suffocation. It's a horrible way to go, y'all. Horrible way to go. So
you got me, bro.
So,
put your ass dead on blast.
I got this animals jumping on me. Like, get back.
So
like,
in the meantime,
we
gonna wrap it up. We're gonna zip it up and zip it out.
Man, anybody want some cats, dogs? Nope. I gotta keep the dog.
Nah, you can get rid of.
I'll take the dog.